Okay, so I want to also show you guys the fill tool. So down here, you can identify what color your objects are. Right now, my square is selected. I just drew a square and it's selected. I know it's selected because it's blue. If it was not selected, it would be black like the other one or whatever color. But it's selected right now because I selected it with the black arrow. Right now, it has no fill color. It's clear. So if I put it over another image, you can see the other image underneath it. If I double click this fill box, I can pick whatever color I want. I can pick red, pink, blue, whatever my heart desires. And boom, now it's aqua. Okay. There's a black outline. Do you see the black outline? That is called, does anyone know what it's called?
Stroke.
Stroke, yes. Stroke and fill. Memorize those vocab words. We use those a lot. Our stroke is black. Let's go ahead.
Sorry, all you had to do to fill it was select it?
I selected the object because you notice it only filled this square, didn't fill that big
Right.
square, so I selected what I wanted to fill.
But then you went over here, you clicked on the color, and then what did you
I did a double click. I went click, click.
Oh.
I did a double click. And it opened up my color picker.
Right.
I could pick it. However, there are other ways to change it. You guys probably have some swatches open. You can pick a swatch.
But I'm
So-
saying it filled it just by having that shape selected. It
Correct.
fills it automatically when you
Mhm.
put color.
Yeah, that's how the computer knew which object to fill because it was selected. That's why. So, yeah. So, but let's say I don't want that black outline. I can change the stroke color too. If you click it one time, it will bring the stroke box. Do you notice how it's layered now on top of the fill? So now stroke is in charge. So if I pick a color from my swatch, like pink, it's going to change my stroke to pink and not my fill. Okay, so let's say I want to change my fill color to black. What should I do?
Double click.
It's not working. I'm double clicking. It's not working. What?
The other yellow box?
Yeah,
This
the
yellow?
one.
Oh, click this one and it'll turn. Or wait, what? Click that.
No, this one.
Okay.
The little fill. Well, then it's going to be the same color. Is that what you want? Did you want it?
Click it to black.
Yeah.
Oh no, it did my stroke.
So you just press the
Press what?
behind box.
The box behind.
Yeah.
Click the fill. Yeah, now we're getting it. And then the fill is on top of the stroke. Do you see how now he's on top? So he's boss man.
Or
Whoever-
just press X to change it.
Oh, fun. There's a keyboard shortcut too. I love that you guys like the keyboard shortcuts more than me. This is so exciting. Love it. Some classes, it takes them a while to adapt the keyboard shortcuts, but you guys are ready. Love it. X is way faster. Yes.
So maybe you're getting there, but what if you have selected a path that is not enclosed?
Like this weird thing.
Yeah.
Look at this crazy scribble. He's an open line. What do you guys think will happen if I give it a yellow
turned
fill?
it into a square, so it's gonna do the outside.
No, that's just called a bounding box. That's just when you select it, so that shows that you have everything selected.
It's going to fill the bounding box.
No.
Without the shape.
And you can. It's just a view. We can actually change the view and make the
Yeah, you
bounding
can
box go
take it
away if
away.
you want. It's just kind of a default. I don't know if people use it, but it's just a part of the selection tool. It's just saying, hey, this is selected, making it obvious. Okay. Any ideas what do you think's gonna happen if I fill it with a color?
I think
You have to
the whole
select.
thing will be colored
Uh-huh.
instead of the shape because you're on fill instead of stroke.
So do you think this whole square will be? And you guys are
Yeah.
disconnected.
Here we go again.
It's gonna be a mystery. You'll never find out.
No, we don't know the answer.
Sorry.
Frustration.
Oh my gosh, This is so funny. There we go. Yes.
Oh, yes, Kayla.
Yes.
Can you email me the output then?
Later. Okay. Yeah. After class, you have to leave right now. Okay.
I have to leave. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Okay. I think I'm back on. I think you all can refresh again. We might be back in business. Who knows? Okay. We need to fix this by next class. Okay. So wait, do you think the whole box is gonna fill? Is that what you're saying or no?
No, not the whole box, the whole page.
I just
Okay. Let's just see what happens, right? Yellow. Ooh, what happened?
Whoa, never mind, I was wrong.
Isn't that crazy? Confusing, right? What happened? Why did it decide to fill the way it did?
Because it's an open path.
It is an open path. So it took, now open paths, by the way, only have 2 open points, beginning and end. I have yet to find an open, well, okay, in beginning Illustrator, open paths only have 2 open points. They do not have 4 open point. They have the start and an end, right? Start and an end. So if you are going to give it a fill, they're like, this could spill out like if you dumped a cup of water on the table. The water's going to keep going. Well, Illustrator's not going to do that. They're going to shut your path. So they're going to draw a straight line between your 2 open points. So they're closing it for you.
To the lowest one. It doesn't go
To the one-
to the lowest point, because on the right hand side here it goes higher, so the line could have been more diagonal, but it went with the highest point.
It just
on
closes
the
it. It basically, it's like you drew a straight line. So let's say I drew a straight line. I'm just going to close it. Now it's a closed path.
Oh.
But yeah, it was twisted funny.
Yeah, the line it could have been a straight line, but more of a diagonal line going, up
It'll
to the right to meet that line, but
it'll be straight between the 2 points. That doesn't mean it'll always be like 0 degrees on your paper. It might be 15 degrees or 45 degrees. But either way, it's going to close it straight between whatever 2 open points are. So like if this guy's gone, do you see how it closed it? Because now that means this guy's open and this anchor point's open. So they just automatically do a straight line. There's no stroke though. The stroke's not there. Just the fill. That's where it just stops. Yeah, it takes a little while to kind of get used to it visually. I'll tell you right now, the most common mistake that fashion designers do is that they think they're working with a clear fill. Right? They think they're doing that and they're drawing whatever, but they actually have a white fill. So right now it kind of looks like they have a clear fill, and so things can get really confusing. I know it's hard. I guess this isn't a really
how do you
good
get the
example.
clear again? You just click on what's below there.
Yeah, there's a little fill that says none or that slash. And so you guys will see it actually on your worksheet. I will be able to tell if you have a clear fill or a white fill because it does something kind of funny. But there's a lot of times designers are like, oh, I can only see part of my gathering. I can't see my stitches. Where do my stitches go? That's so weird. It's because your fill is white and your fill happens to be on top of your stitches. So yeah, so anyways, just look for it. Like put it in your troubleshoot memory. If something's wrong, check, is your fill color clear? Is your fill color white? Is it supposed to be white? I don't know, just double check it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna